Here we have a famous engineer. I don't know if you've ever heard of him, but he posts on YouTube. He's an old school type of guy, and he's been examining Teslas for a bit, and he hasn't been all that impressed. I believe he has a history in the auto industry, and essentially he looks at the car not the way that you look at the car, Will. You go look at the car and you're like, it's electric, it has a battery, it's fast, I love it. This guy looks at the car in the way where he's going and looking at the gaps in every seam, and he's measuring, and he's going from a quality perspective up on the hoist, and he's saying, okay, how many fasteners are there? You know, true automotive type of inspection going on. And his previous Model 3 that he inspected, he wasn't happy with. He compared the quality to a Kia from the 90s, which I believe he meant that as an insult. Kia nowadays is actually pretty nice. But I guess in the 90s, it was a different quality control going on there. Anyway, he bought another Model 3, and he claims there's some big improvements that have been made here, that Tesla is actually getting better as an automaker, not just an electric vehicle company, but that they're getting closer to competing with similarly priced products when it comes to those little quality aspects, like the shape of things, the way that things fit together, the hinges and things like this. And so on the latest model, he did find some issues with it. He measured a particular gap from top to bottom on the passenger side door, where it's very tight up towards the top. You can see in this image here. And then as you move down to the bottom of the door, the gap grows quite a bit larger. You'll see as you scroll down, So it's definitely not uniform. Now, I don't know if people inspect Teslas differently than they do other vehicles just because of the content and everything. I don't think this guy does. But I'm hearing these stories of panel gaps, and windows, and tail lights, condensate, all these things. But part of me, I have to wonder, Tesla, it gets so much more attention. So would it even be a worthwhile video to make? Who would ever know if some GM vehicle, that's part of my way of thinking. But at the same time, this guy has the expertise and is comparing to other automakers. So it is worthwhile to listen to. But it is good news that there has been a significant improvement. And obviously the guy's a fan here. Funny enough, he actually owns or owned some Tesla stock. So it seems like he's a fan of Tesla, but he also at the same time can call it what it is, taking the measurements and seeing what kind of progress is being made over there.